everyone, welcome to the channel. And as always, stop and acknowledge the good work that you are continuing to do for yourself, because every bit of awareness that you bring to yourself and every bit of action that you pair with that discovery and doing it consistently on a daily basis will bring the changes that you want for yourself. And it's important to keep this in mind as the day unfolds, to keep your intentions at that level of awareness and to use windows of opportunity to practice new strategies. So in today's episode, we are going to be addressing feeling lost or not feeling a sense of purpose. And this can happen at any time of our lives, and it's particularly common in recovery from past harming patterns, because even among the progress, we can feel burnt out by always trying to keep to the plan and to keep our head above the water. Or it can happen when things are moving along nicely for us, but we don't seem to have a focus and we feel like something is missing. And that's a frustrating place to be, and that interferes with the ease in our lives, and it needs to be addressed. So, as usual, I have some insights, some strategies. I have workbooks in the links below that pair with the episode. So before we get going, for those of you new here, my name is Lee, and I guide others in the transition from past harming patterns. And as it does say in the title of the channel, recovery, that can mean recovery from addiction, it can mean recovery from a life of negative self-talk, or it can mean recovery from past trauma. So there is something here for everyone, so make sure that you do subscribe and definitely hit the notification bell to get these weekly free guidance episodes, and make sure that you do check out the resources that are linked in the description below. And always remember to share in the comments here, to share with those who care about you, and important, very important, share with yourself the discoveries that you are making about yourself. So this first approach is easy and obvious, but it's very important. You can't beat yourself up for feeling lost. And I know this is no solution. It certainly isn't a roadmap, but it's a good entry point, because often we get on our own case for not feeling fulfilled. We get stressed and pulled in all directions from being busy. We have dreams that won't pay the bills or that won't work for other people. Perhaps something that once fulfilled us has run its natural course. Or perhaps everything looks and feels great on the surface and you feel guilty for wanting something more. So in all of these self-improvement types of work, the key is to not be your own worst enemy and accept that it's okay to feel this way and to feel your feelings. These are your anxieties and your feelings and your thoughts to manage. So it is key to not feeling frustrated over feeling a lack of purpose. So if you are feeling lost and bothered by that and want to change that, start each day with an affirmation that addresses this. So something like, I am managing my life and being kind to myself today, and that word will get me to where I want to be. Another thing that could be confusing your sense of direction is that you could be stuck in the past. And for those of you that spend time here on this channel and with these episodes, that's a common theme, because it is common in life. And here's the thing, just as all of the other factors are pulling you in all other directions, living in the past is doing the same, but this one has a particular advantage of messing with your focus, because it's not only pulling you in one direction, the past, it's not even presenting present or future prospects. And we can't be active in the past. We can't create in the past. We certainly can't rewrite history. The only thing you can do with the past is accept it and forgive yourself or others, or grieve the person back then that went through the circumstances. The only relevant component the past holds now is teaching you how to navigate pain and patterns and providing proof that you can have a better life. And often when we fortify ourselves with practices of being grounded and managing emotions, we free up clutter. And getting rid of clutter and the extra baggage can certainly increase the chances of focusing on the things that you want for yourself. Another thing that can help is to pay attention to your people-pleasing part of yourself. Do you put others first? And I don't mean helping people or doing the things that we do as parents or teachers or as volunteers. I mean putting the best interests of others and their convenience in front of yours at the cost of your own time and your own desire and your own energy levels. So start to gauge people-pleasing and start to practice serving your best interests. And this means learning to say no, perhaps in polite, affirmative ways that make yourself and other people understand. And here's an insight. If others don't understand or accept your reasons, then they don't likely have your best interests in mind. So you need to keep your best interests in mind and what is good for you and the goals that you want. And when you spend less time people-pleasing, you spend more time on you and getting to where you want to be in life. So this next one is a big one. You need to spend time daily envisioning the person you want to become. It could be an education goal, or maybe you want to become more spiritual, or perhaps it's a career goal or a relationship goal. Maybe you want to become a vegan, for example, or someone that no longer struggles with the triggers of addiction. Allow yourself to become acquainted with the things that you want for yourself. And please do keep these realistic. This is all about bettering ourselves, not about shooting ourselves in the foot with unrealistic goals. So dedicate time to focus on the person you want to be and really work each day on cultivating that and taking steps towards that. And something as simple as sticking to an affirmation routine each morning will make a difference in how you manage and create your day. Another thing that often helps is to change your environment from time to time. And that is deliberately doing something different, like a different place to grocery shop, or different exercises, or change up your morning routine. And make sure that you do this. It seems really small and insignificant, but make it mandatory. Call a relative that you don't normally call. Any chance you have, these switches in routine and scenery can inspire you to get from the usual comfort zones and get you in the mindset of approaching things differently. So shake things up. It may not feel good, but use these windows of opportunities to start exploring away from the usual day-to-day stuff. And really important in all of these self-discoveries, in all of these methods, and the same for when you are trying to find a direction in life, is to document your thoughts. These are new territories you are exploring. So dedicate 2 or 5 or 10 or 30 minutes each day to write down your feelings, your thoughts that relates to the feelings of being lost. And also elaborate on the vision that you have for yourself. So put it on sticky notes, notes on your phone. It doesn't have to be a fancy journal, but do something. Writing it, typing it out, or getting on a video or a voice recording method. You want to find your way, so you need to listen to yourself and ask yourself questions and answer them as honestly as possible. And to get to know yourself and to take time to sit and have the time with yourself. So skip the distractions for 10 minutes and work on having a meaningful relationship with yourself. Well, that will give you insights on where you would like to be in life. So I do have some resources that are paired in the links below that go well with this episode and other topics in the channel. Of course, you'll see my link on Envision Your Recovery. It's an 8-week course on how to become more honest with yourself so that you can create and achieve goals for your life. And please do share in the comments, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So you have a little bit of a start, and I'm wishing you right now some very good practices for every day, and we'll see you soon.